this.
Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be taking a look at some insane comeback wins from my fellow clan members. In this battle here, we have Marcus on the bottom there, and he is actually using the Pekka, which you don't see used a whole lot anymore. His first move is to go ahead and drop down the elixir pump in the bottom right corner, but watch this opening push from his opponent here, dropping down the ice wizard in the back as well as the minion horde, and then dropping down the giant up front to tank. Now Marcus does have the wizard in his deck, but unfortunately the wizard does lock onto the giant, allowing the minions to go on and kill that wizard and then lock onto the tower. And take a look at this, guys. Within less than 1 minute of this battle, Marcus is already down one tower, and both of his opponent's towers are still at full health, so things are really not looking good so far. But take a look at this counter push right here with that Valkyrie up front as well as the ice wizard to support. Down goes the Pekka to set up a pretty strong push right here. And take a look at this, guys. Marcus does have the freeze spell in his deck, so down goes that freeze spell, freezing that witch as well as the tower. Now his opponent does drop down the Valkyrie to take out that ice wizard, but the Pekka is already at the tower and doing work, bringing it all the way down to 500 health. So within a 30-second counter push, Marcus is already back in this game. So that's a perfect example as to why you guys never want to give up on a battle, even if you lose a tower within the first 30 or 40 seconds of the battle. But take a look at this counter push from his opponent with a giant as well as ice wizard and a witch in the back for support. Down goes the rage spell, speeding up that giant, doing crazy damage to the king tower, and Marcus is trying desperately to take out that witch as well as the ice wizard as support, but he doesn't succeed, and as a result the ice wizard and the witch go onto that tower, bringing it even further down, all the way down to 400 health. So things once again really not looking good so far for Marcus. And right here he makes a very interesting choice, dropping down that elixir pump in the bottom right corner, and we are in the double elixir period. And right here Marcus is going to start setting up a push in the left hand lane with that Pekka all the way in the back behind his king tower. But at this point in the battle, his opponent does have a strong push coming in once again with that giant up front. But this time, Marcus drops down the defensive free spell as well as the Valkyrie to try and clean up all those support troops in the back. But unfortunately, there are two Valkyries alive. But watch this, the Pekka clears out that giant pretty quickly, then goes on to take out both of the Valkyries. And right here, Marcus has an insane counter push going on with two Pekkas as well as an ice wizard and a wizard going on here, and he drops down the Valkyrie as well to help protect those wizards. And take a look at this, guys. Down goes the freeze spell, freezing all those defending troops as well as the tower. Unfortunately, with 10 seconds left, one wizard does lock onto that tower, taking it out, evening up the score to 1 crown apiece, and allowing this game to go on to overtime. And take a look at this, guys. He still has a Pekka alive, 2 wizards, as well as 2 ice wizards and a Valkyrie going onto that tower, and his opponent is trying desperately here to defend, but he really has nothing left in his deck to take out this insane push going on by Marcus here. And as a result, Marcus will be able to go on and get that 3 crown victory. Let's go ahead to the next replay here. So here we are, guys, with the next replay. On the bottom from my clan, we have Neo, and his opponent is going to go ahead and place down the elixir pump right in the middle there, and Neo is going to go ahead with a Hogwarts push to try and punish him for placing down the elixir pump. And watch this, guys. Down go the barbarians to counter that Hogwarts, but the Hogwarts does get a couple hits off on that tower, bringing it all the way down to 1900 health. And right here, his opponent does have a little bit of a counter push going on, but watch this. Neo drops down the ice wizard to take out that miner, as well as uses the spirit goblins to distract the barbarians long enough to allow the ice wizard to slow them down, preventing any damage to that tower by the barbarians. And right here, Neo is going to go in with a counter push with that Hogwarts, and watch this, guys. The mini Pekka goes down to counter the Hogwarts, but watch this zap spell right here, forcing the mini Pekka to retarget to the goblins, allowing the Hogwarts to get some extra damage to that tower, bringing it all the way down to 1000 health here. So a pretty strong push by Neo, but unfortunately right here a huge mistake, using that fireball to take out that princess, and as a result, Neo has nothing left to take out these barbarians. And right here, barbarians as well as the miner doing crazy damage to that tower. 1 tower down, his opponent has a 1 crown lead, but take a look at this, the miner is still alive, tanking both towers, allowing the barbarians to do more damage to that king tower. And right here, Neo is in a lot of trouble. Mini Pekka can go into the tower, the Zap Spell going down to finish off that mini Pekka, but he still has 2 Ice Wizards as well as a Princess to worry about. So crazy damage right now to his King Tower. Down goes the Ice Wizard to counter the Princess, but take a look at this, guys. Neo's King Tower is all the way down to 800 health, and there's still a minute and 20 seconds left in this battle. But right here, Neo not waiting, going in with another counter push with that Hog Rider. Now because of the Ice Wizard supporting the Hog Rider is able to get 2 hits off on the tower, bringing it all the way down to 223 health. Now fortunately, Neo does have some cheap troops here to spam, using the Spirit Goblins as well as the minions to take out this push, and his opponent is being super aggressive here, trying to go for the 3 crown victory. Now Neo successfully uses the Goblins there to distract the Miner and actually prevents any damage to his tower here, and down goes the Fireball to take out the Princess as well as bring the tower all the way down to 15 health. So at this point in that battle, Neo knows he only needs a Zap Spell to finish off that tower on the right hand side, and his opponent is going to be super aggressive and try and go for that 3 crown victory, and as a result, Neo is actually going to be able to sneak in with a Hog Rider push on the right hand side. And watch this next little exchange right here. Down goes the Zap Spell to finish off that tower on the left hand side. The Hog Rider doing work on the right hand side, giving Neo a 2 crown lead so far. And take a look at this, guys. Neo's tower is still at 800 health, sorry. So all he has to do with 10 seconds left is play defensively. So 8 seconds left here. Inferno Tower protecting his tower. His opponent does drop down the mini Pekka, trying desperately to finish off that tower for the 3 crown victory. But unfortunately, Neo does hold out for the 2 crown win. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.